lovely old story. You've probably heard it. It's about a religious man who's full of faith and zeal, who is sailing his boat on the sea, and the boat runs into some trouble, some bad weather, and it starts to leak, starts to sink. So he prays to God with all his might to help him, to save him, and focuses completely on his prayer. A boat full of fishermen spots that he's in trouble and offers to help him. But of course he doesn't need any help from fishermen. He's prayed to God, so he knows he'll be delivered, so he rejects their attempts to help him. As time goes on, the boat looks like it's in trouble, and the Coast Guard circles round in his dinghy and he asks if any help is needed. And once again, the faithful man says no, because he has faith. He doesn't need help from mortals. Eventually, of course, the boat starts to sink, and it's evident that he's in a deadly circumstance. So a helicopter's sent and they lower the ladder, and the hand of help is actually held out towards him. And he's not going to give in at the last moment. His faith is firm, so he rejects this help and he drowns. When he's in heaven and meets God, he complains. He says, "Why didn't you save me? I've been a loyal follower all my life." And God says to him, "Well, I sent you a boat full of fishermen. I sent you the Coast Guard, and I sent you a helicopter. What more do you want?" When we work consciously in order to create an evolution in our life, whether this means success, healing, inner tranquility, contentment, we need to be open to that change. It's important to remember that if you've chosen this as your goal, and it's generally something that's lacking in your life, then your habits, your views of the world, your internal mechanisms will not be set up to achieve it. And these do need to change. It's not rare for someone who is creating success through meditation, energy work and visualization, and who's particularly lacking in financial success, to continually turn down paid work or business opportunities that will lead to great wealth for very little effort. People who are working on calmness will reject situations that would lead to tranquility inside. It's not unheard of for someone who's ill to reject the medicine 3 or 4 times before accepting it. So let's imagine someone who's got terrible arthritic problems, who's offered a place on a course of hydrotherapy. Because of the nature of the illness, it's quite hard to get yourself in a situation like that, to get out of bed, to catch that bus or journey to the swimming pool, and you can find yourself fearful of going through the pain that's involved in rehabilitation. In order to grasp these opportunities, we first need to accept that there's a need for change of internal habits and a change to lifestyle. And often we find the solutions are in the most unexpected changes. And I don't mean big changes, though sometimes it can be. The small changes in attitude or perception. Often these opportunities are a chance to change perception more than a chance to solve the whole problem in one go. So remember, if you're generating success in your breathing, in your magic food, in your eating, if you're doing everything to create that, be ready to grasp it when it comes along in real life.